Hello, race fans, and welcome to Lime Rock here with the Sprite series. Without further ado, let's go over today's starting lineup. Sammy Smith stole the pole away from Blaine Perkins, followed by Corey Day, Kyle Sieg, Ty Gibbs, Sam Mayer, Jeb Burton, Christian Eckes, Austin Hill, and Brandon Jones wraps up today's top 10. Followed by Garrett Smithley, Anthony Alfredo, Daniel Dye, Ross Chastain, Jesse Love, Ryan Sieg, William Sawalich, Connor Zillage, Chris Wright, Dean Thompson. That's top 20. The last 5 is Parker Etzloff, Cole Custer, Harrison Burton, and Martin Truex Jr. And finally, Ty Gibbs, rounding up today's starting lineup. Interesting news today. We just got told by the committee there will be no stages at all for the rest of the season. The rest of the season is going to be, and here's the official statement. I'll just read it off right now. Statement: stages are being removed from the rest of the season, and it will be turned into a full season championship. Competition cautions halfway of every race. So that's what's going on now. We are just having competition cautions at the halfway mark, and that's for all 3 series. So those points that we had, they will be re-uploaded for the Coke series, for the Coke Cup series, Sprite series, and Powerade trucks as well. As you've seen on our Instagram, we have already gotten those points updated for the truck series, taken out all the stage points, which we will be doing for the Cup and Sprite series. So that is something different that we are going on right now. About to fire the engines here in about 15 seconds. Now wait to get this started up. Think of the Goodyear for all the pictures that we will be seeing and video of the tops here from the Goodyear blimp as the engines fire and they're going to roll off the starting grid. Now, there's one thing that we did tell you about the Truck Series versus Sprite, and the Coke Cup Series. The layout, that is the Sprite and Coke Cup Series track. I'll go give you a better picture of it right there. 2-mile-per-hour winds, 45% humidity, and 75 degrees. Toasty 75. Same thing. Altitude goes up to 506 feet here at Lakeville, USA. The West Bend Circuit. West Bend Chicane Circuit is the configuration that NASCAR Sprite Series and the NASCAR Coke Zero Cup Series uses. The Grand Prix circuit is what the trucks use. As here we go. Going around this circuit for the first time. At least this circuit, anyway. This right here is going to be the toughest part about this racetrack. But look who Sammy Smith has right behind him. Corey Day, his own teammate. Here we go. Pace car. Going to make that hard right turn on the pit road. As here we go. The white line painted. You got to start there. Green flag in the air.
Green flag.
Hard braking zone, getting into turn 1. Saw a lot of trucks spin right there earlier today. A lot of trucks. As Sammy Smith takes over the lead from Blaine Perkins. A little bit of contact back there. And we got a bee's nest. Right here, this is the toughest part about this racetrack. You get so loose right there. This track is never used by this, hardly ever. Only once per season. There's no rubber on it right now. As you see, they're going 2, 3 wide through this. Just fanning out right through there. Ooh, look at Ross Chastain trying to get up through there. He does, side by side with Anthony. Clears Anthony Alfredo. Turn 1 is a hard braking zone. If you don't get it just right, you're going to spin. We've seen that, I think, 4 or 5 times with the trucks. Looks like everyone's getting through there just fine right now. Oh, Corey Day. If I can catch up with his name. Off track. There he is. No, Corey Day goes around. Real quick. See what happened before they crash again. Here we go. Oh, just... but what he did... The tires like to, tire hop. That's what happened with him. Ooh, Corey Day also crashed again. Oh no, that's the same thing. Where he wasn't moving. Oh, there's the caution.
Real quick.
What happened? Harrison Burton's off track, so is Dean Thompson. They're both off. What happened? Oh no, turn 1 strikes. See what happened. Oh man, what a hard, vicious hit. I didn't get to see that because we were in the wrong camera, but here we go. Here's a better look at it. Oh man, Harrison just carrying way too much speed through that corner. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hot, heavy hits for both cars. I think that might be Dean Thompson done. Corey Day went off track again. I think it was just to avoid this. Let's see, right here. Yeah, he went around him the long way. He went around them the long way. Came back on track. That was still a huge hit, though. I am very, very concerned about that. Well, you see the tire lock up like he was trying to get it slowed down. He just couldn't. Right in front of Martin Truex Jr. as well. I mean, this is a hard, hard hit. They threw the caution for that. Sammy Smith still in the lead. They're about to double up here. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn on the ticker. My bad, my bad. Yep, Harrison Burton and Dean Thompson out because of an accident. I'm gonna do it one more time around. So with Corey Day's accident, Harrison Burton, Dean Thompson, that's 3 cars. That deems a caution. That is one of the new rules we had set for this year. We tested out last season with just the NASCAR Coaster Cup Series, and it worked out perfectly. 3 cars spin around, and it equals a caution. Now, another thing that we did update is that rule. It cannot be the same car, obviously, and if the car spins out and gets back going again, or doesn't spin at all, that's not a car. They don't count as a car. They have to spin all the way around. Also, if there is too many cautions because of that rule, we will up it 1 car each time. So if it's 3 cars, we have a caution after caution after caution. It takes 3 cautions, and then we will push it up to 1 car after that. If it continuously happens, we will up it more until we don't get any more cautions. As here we go, they're gonna double up again. Sammy Smith, will you take the bottom or the top? I'd say the bottom. The bottom has much more momentum through turn 1. And he takes the bottom. Smart decision, honestly. I mean, really, really, really smart decision, because if you don't take the top, then that's it. You basically just say, here, have the race. I don't want it no more. I don't want the race lead no more. So, great idea for Sammy to take the bottom there for this restart. But here's where the top side gets the momentum right here. And then it goes back into the inside lane. So we might have a bunch. You see all the dirt, the dust flying off of Sammy Smith when Corey Day spun. He just wheel hopped going into that corner. Just spun out. As here we go. Through that chicane, into the final turn onto the front stretch. Pace car goes off, and they take the green flag. Oh, Ty Dillon not green going. Flag. Ty Gibbs, sorry, not going. Same thing that happened to Matt Crafton. He didn't realize they were going. And Blaine Perkins takes over the lead. Now they're doing pretty good. Oh, no! Almost goes around. Austin Hill almost goes around. What a save. I gotta see if he got touched or what. But here we go. Let's see right here. No, just wheel hops. Just like Corey Day, just wheel hops going into that corner. It's gonna be a common issue. What a save, though. Almost completely sideways. Manages to corral that car. Yes, he got in the grass, but that didn't stop him from driving that thing. Look how many positions he lost, though, because of that. That little mistake cost all of those positions. I mean, it's whatever at that point. Oh! Jesse Love getting squeezed onto the side of the track. Oh, boy! What a save by the 88 of Zillage. It's easy to wheel hop right through that corner as well. I'd say that's going to be a common trend today, is wheel hop in that corner. Oh, Ross Chastain with a problem. He got loose. You don't want to be loosey-goosey here, especially this track right here. You don't want to be loosey-goosey. A lot of side-by-side action. Look, watch this. As they come through this corner, look how sideways they get. I mean, out of it. I mean, it's crazy to see how sideways they get. 17 laps to go. Oh, Sam Mayer around far into the grass. Let's see if he can get that thing rolling again. Yes, he does. So he spun all the way around. So that counts as one car. God, they get off the ground right through there. Oh my goodness! That was close for Cole Custer. Right now, nobody's really fighting right now. Everybody knows how easily you can get turned right through here. They're doing a pretty good job right there. Two colleague cars together, the 10 and the 13. Everybody else going to spin through this corner. Race seems to be good right now. Let's go back. Let's see what happened to Sam Mayer. I want to see. He probably wheel hopped it. But I just want to see. Right here. He's good right through here. Oh, man. Kyle Sieg sent him off. And he just spun. That grass is slick. These tires do not help. You can see all the dirt flying from underneath that car. Yeah, just Kyle Sieg sent him off. Watch this right here. Kyle Sieg. He doesn't know he's not clear. Sam Mayer is right there and just sends him around. Easy mistake to do as well. A spotter can only do so much, you know. And when you don't listen to your spotter, that's what causes those mistakes right there. I mean, that could have been a big crash if he would have spun around and then hit that guardrail as hard as I thought he was going to. Right now, Blaine Perkins doing a phenomenal job leading this race. Sammy Smith staying with him up in second place. There's Ty Gibbs. And there's Ty Dillon. Not together this time. We don't have to worry about the confusion. But you see him back there. You see back there at that corner. You saw that dirt. Now that is going to reduce grip. That's how many times a car has went off of there and drug dirt and debris back onto the track. So that is going to cause problems. During this competition caution, they will probably send a truck out there, clean up that track. You saw Sam Mayer get loose coming out of there. And there's the caution. There it is. And that is the competition caution. So Blaine Perkins leads us to halfway. Now, biggest question is, Truck Series didn't have to do this because they didn't have a lot of time. They only had 15 laps. Is there any takers to pit road? Once they catch up the pace car, they can make a whole lap around, and then the pit road opens while they're on the back straightaway. So, any takers to pit road? I wouldn't really doubt seeing people that spun coming in with fresh stickers on that car, but the only thing bad about fresh stickers is there is no grip. Right here, see that dirt? That's painted brown right there. That's dirt. So we're getting reports that Kyle Sieg's spotter did see him, but he called him too late. That is what happened. Called him too late. He said, clear, 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 not clear, as soon as he was going down to make that corner. So it's not on Kyle Sieg. It is spotter communication error. And they're positioned on a hill where they can see the entire track. They use binoculars to look down and see where their driver is. And yes, Sam Mayer did come to pit road. He's going to fix a little bit of that damage that he got from Kyle Sieg's car. He's going to be sitting there for a while. There he is, right there. Right back up here to Blaine Perkins. Now, here's a question. Blaine Perkins took the lead from Sammy Smith. Can Sammy Smith come back and get that lead back? I mean, we saw during the truck race, we saw one of them spin. It was Roger Carruth from second place. I mean, you know, anything can happen. Even something as professional as the Cup guys, you know, they make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You're human. So, just sent it too hard in that corner, and around he went. You gotta remember, right? This is racing. Racing, crashing's gonna happen. You're gonna crash. It's gonna happen eventually, whether you expect it or not. It is going to happen, and they're gonna come back. They're gonna go back green with 9 laps to go. Yes, here we go. Double file. This race going back green. Hopefully everyone's paying attention. They go back green. I'll see he's gonna get up there next to Garrett Smithley. Here we go. Pace car, make that hard right turn. And we are green flag racing once again, and there they go again, just not going. And look who got the lead back. Sammy Smith gets the lead back as they are Hornet's Nest back here. Oh, Ty Dillon, what a save. Still going, still going, still good. Everyone's good going through that corner. Oh, Ty Dillon, before Parker Retzloff almost collected the contact right there. Very, very close. Look at... Wow. Sam Mayer took advantage of that stack up. He got back up here. It's also very common to see dirt right there at the edge of that final corner right there as everybody goes through that. Barely clips the grass just the tiniest bit, and brings dirt and debris onto the racing surface. So far, everything's going good through that corner. So far, so good for Sammy Smith. Looking like he might be the one that wins this race today, unless there's another caution. Another caution could change everything. Still 0 cars right now. Daniel Dye just falls all the way to the back, and there was a huge crash. Austin Hill, Daniel Dye. Oh my gosh. Austin Hill, I think, gets away from that unscathed, but Daniel Dye does not. Watch this. I was just about to say how good of a job they were doing. And Austin Hill, same thing that happened earlier, just overdrives the corner, gets into the 10. And off track they go. And Daniel Dye is going to get the worst of it. Oh, driver's side hard. Austin Hill barely clips the back of that tire barrier. And he's going to spin around. But Daniel Dye hard on the driver's side door. And Zillage just went off track. Christian Eckes has just crashed. And the yellow flag has just been displayed for everything that's just been going on. So we need to go back a little bit. Jesse Love crashes. Let's see. Hard to tell if he just wheel hops into the corner or if he has help. And looks like he might spin himself off the 39. Ryan Sieg, and that's exactly what he did. Yep. So trouble for RCR. Now, what in the world happened to Connor Zillage? He was running so good all day. What in the world happened? Connor Zillage right there in the 88 WeatherTech. I mean, he's doing fine. I think. Oh, he had to check up hard. The 42 of Alfredo, and that's what sent him into the grass. And right there is the 2 So he is involved in the same incident. So there's 4 different things that happen. Oh man, is that the 16 of Christian Eckes? That's why it said that as well. So yeah. Oh man, what in the world is he doing? And he just stops there. He just stopped. I think he's as flabbergasted as we are that Connor's Village did that. I think he was just trying to get himself turned around and wasn't expecting anything else to be there. My goodness. So, we're going to go to a 1-lap shootout. Sammy Smith in the lead. I do believe so. I do believe we're going to go into a shootout. Again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong about this stuff before, so don't count me to it. Don't hold me to it. Daniel Dye, he might be out because of that damage on the driver's side door. I hope it didn't break a toe link or anything, or well, break a left front tire or anything. Hitting driver's side like that. I mean, that was flush too. It was flush driver's side, so that can do a lot of suspension damage, a lot more damage than what you can see on the car. It does a lot of damage to the suspension, a lot of damage to the back end and everything. You got to be really careful about how you hit these cars because, like your street cars, they are very sensitive. Here we go. We're going to see them double up this time. Yes, we will. So we're coming back to a 2-lap shootout. Not a 1-lap shootout, but a 2-lap shootout. We've seen drivers spin their tires from the 3rd position. See if it happens again. Three Chevrolets leading. Now Chevrolets lead the top 10. And Ford and Toyota is currently Ford's in 2nd. Toyota's in 3rd right now. Now there we go. Back to normal. So here we go. Dirt. Here we go. And the 27 does not go.
Green flag.
And the 31 gets the lead back from Sammy Smith. Here comes Corey Day, trying to get some redemption after that spin. Nobody going off yet. Everybody still good, still clear, still clean. after every caution. Those cars that are counted, only one car. Your car is counted right now. 2 to go. White flag in the air, sponsored by Sprite Zero. Next flag ends the race, whether it be caution or checkered. See what Corey Day can do. Can he get to Blaine Perkins? Blaine Perkins right now looking at clean track. Corey Day slowly reeling him in. Question is, can he get there in time? He's there. He just needs Blaine Perkins to make a mistake. Can he get there? No, he can't. Blaine Perkins has a perfect launch on the exit. Here they come. Blaine Perkins. Looks like he is going to win his first race in this NASCAR Sprint Series. Blaine Perkins wins at Lime Rock. How about that? Corey Day gave it his all and just could not succeed there. Well, you know the deal. They're going to go around. They're going to go into their pit stalls, get checked by the officials, and we will be right back. Well, it's official. Blaine Perkins has finally won here at Lime Rock. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. Sunoco fueling victories all season long. And it starts at Daytona. Wow, that is impressive. Oh, he lost it. That was still impressive for as long as he did that. Oh, man. There you go. Join us tomorrow for the NASCAR Coke Zero Cup Series right here at Rockingham.